Early spoilers for Young and the Restless reveal a shocking betrayal by Kyle. Upcoming in the next 2 weeks, Kyle takes a dark turn, Sharon faces an emergency, Audra makes a daring move, and Nikki gives in. Spoiler alert. Sharon's desperate call for help to Nick is bipolar disorder causing a shocking revelation. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Young and the Restless Early Edition spoilers Kyle's shocking treason. Young and the Restless daily spoilers find Kyle Abbott explosively considering an enticing offer during the week of June 24 to 28, 2024 on Young and the Restless. Check out the rearmost daily spoilers for the CBS cleaner pieces. Young and the Restless Early Edition spoilers Kyle Abbott shocker ahead. Coming week on Young and the Restless, Kyle Abbott is mealy when his mama, Diane Jenkins, threatens to fire him. Latterly, Victor Newman approaches Kyle and asks if he's considered his offer to run Glissade with Audra Charles as her co-CEO. Kyle admits it's time for a change and agrees to work for Victor, but only if he gets relief of Audra. Still, Victor may not agree to that and soon gets aggressive with Kyle. No doubt, he tells him that his offer stands as is, take it or leave it. He probably won't leave Audra. Indeed, it seems she's vital in his plot against Jack Abbott. Yanda early weekly spoilers, Victor weaponizes Kyle. Also, on Young and the Restless coming week, Victor Newman uses Kyle Abbott as an armament against his father, Jack Abbott. Victor thinks Kyle's gift is being wasted at Jabot Cosmetics. Plus, he plans to outwit Jack. No doubt, Victor wants to destroy Jabot. Latterly, Jack and Kyle's mama, Diane Jenkins, begin to worry about his future. So, they must find out he's working at Glissade alongside Audra Charles. Meanwhile, Audra strategizes and plans her coming move on Young and the Restless. Surely, she won't want to work with Kyle and may try to push him out. Young and the Restless weekly spoilers, Lily makes big move. Away, on Young and the Restless, Lily Winters stuns her family, Devon Hamilton and Nate Hastings. She says the constant dissension and bickering are stopping Chancellor Winters from growing. Still, she thinks she and Billy Abbott have come up with a way to stop the conflict. Just also, on Young and the Restless, Mamie Johnson walks by and says that's commodity she'd like to hear. But Devon starts to question Lily's judgment and latterly, he and Billy fight each other for control. Also, Jill Abbott slaps Billy within claim. So, it appears this Chancellor Winters drama won't end well. Away, Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson get bad news. Yander is wild right now. Don't miss a moment to see if Kyle Abbott betrays his family and contributes to their downfall on the CBS Day drama. The Young and the Restless coming 2 weeks, Kyle's minatory turn, Sharon's exigency, Audra's bold move, and Nikki surrenders. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the coming 2 weeks, June 24 to July 5, reveal that Nikki Newman will accept that there's no changing Victor Newman's mind about putting Adam Newman in charge of Newman Media. Although Mick Newman will help Nikki see that she has to let this play out. They'll both be uneasy about Victor's ulterior motives during the week of June 24 to 28. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott will cloud after Diane Jenkins. Abbott threatens to fire him if he doesn't start following orders. That'll leave Kyle tempted to accept Victor's Glissade offer, but he'll want Victor to cut Audra Charles out of it first. Will Victor agree to make Kyle the sole CEO of Glissade or move him to work with Audra rather? Either way, Victor should be pleased when he uses Kyle to outthink Jack Abbott soon enough. Both Jack and Diane will fret over Kyle's future, so Victor might take advantage of their distraction and put another revengeful power play in stir. As for Audra, she'll do some conniving as well. Young and the Restless suckers will see Audra make a bold move ultimately, so we'll see if she impresses Victor enough to stick around or finds work away rather. In Paris, Tracy Abbott and Alan Laurent will grow closer during a night out, so let's stopgap this will be the first of numerous dates to come. Back in Genoa City, Victor will encourage Katie Abbott to give Claire Grace a chance, so Katie may at least try. Victoria Newman will also agree to give returning to Newman Enterprises some serious study, so Victor will be pleased once he gets updates. After Sharon Newman reflects on the history, a scary situation will arise. Sharon will call for help once she's in torture, so there might be some extremity related to her bipolar complaint since her new meds have thrown her off. Still, it could be Nick Newman who hears about the exigency and comes running, if that's the case. At Chancellor Winters, Lily Winters will contend she's moving forward with the plan Devon Hamilton Winters wants, but he'll struggle with further treason fears and will end up colliding with Billy Abbott. Latterly, Jill Abbott will hand down and claim to Billy, so that could make a bigger mess when it comes to all the commercial drama. Meanwhile, Adam and Chelsea Lawson will get some disquieting news during their trip to Maryland. It looks like a phone call will leave Chelsea and Adam concerned for Connor Newman, so they may wind up staying in city longer for his sake. Anyhow, Adam and Chelsea feel poised to spend plenitude of time alone in a hostel suite. So could that lead to temptation for these reconnecting spouses? Back with Billy, he'll be on edge over Adam and Chelsea's evolving relationship. It'll feel like the spouses are getting too close for comfort, so Billy may worry when he hears Chelsea and Adam's trip has potentially been extended. On another note, Sally Spectra and Chloe Mitchell will attack an intriguing assignment together. Sally's pitch for Chloe's job at Marchetti was successful, so they all have a chance to team up formally again. During the week of July 1 to 5, Victor will probably ramp up the pressure and try to move Adam that Newman Media is where he belongs right now. Adam's ruthlessness is demanded for Victor's rearmost design, which involves his plot to trash Jabot and go after Jack Abbott. Of course, persuading Adam to plot against Jack may be easier said than done. As for Claire and Katie, they might make some progress thanks to Victor's advice. It didn't mean the world to Claire if Katie would open her heart just a crack, so we'll see how effects play out. Eventually, our prognostications point to Kyle taking some big pitfalls and alienating Jack in the process. So he may be headed down a minatory road with Victor pulling the strings. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the coming 2 weeks will bring some curveballs and plenitude of excitement, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers Sharon's SOS to Nick, bipolar symptoms lead to a stunner. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Sharon Newman will spend a little further time ignoring during the week of June 24 to 28. Still, that doesn't mean all the recollections that come to mind will be positive bones. When Sharon and Nick Newman were relating their love story to Faith Newman, they didn't shy down from the unpretty moments of their romantic history. Still, Sharon's particular history comes with some traumatic crosses as well, so she might suppose back on those soon enough. Whatever the case, Sharon will indeed take a look back at her life and may get some unsettling monuments. That brings us to an implicit hint in the forthcoming June 24 occasion when Victor Newman will mention the time the Newman estate burned down. Sharon was to condemn for that fire and was eventually diagnosed with bipolar complaint, so perhaps there's a reason why that incident is being brought up again. The estate blaze might indeed be commodity that Sharon reflects on in the June 25 show. All this might be erecting to some other disturbing conduct fueled by Sharon's bipolar complaint. Young and the Restless suckers will recall that Sharon's croaker put her on new bipolar meds, which have been affecting her sleep as well as her feelings. Although Sharon feels like she just needs to get through this adaptation period, what if commodity differently is passing then? It's possible commodity minatory is going on if the croaker's in cahoots with an adversary. Also again, perhaps Sharon simply isn't replying well to these meds and will need her tradition changed back if effects get worse. Anyhow, Sharon will shoot out an SOS on June 28. So who'll she summon and why? There's a chance Sharon will call 911, but it's maybe more likely that it'll be Nick who she turns to. Sharon trusts Nick and can count on him to show up when she calls him. No matter what Sharon needs, Nick is always going to come handling. Will Sharon's bipolar symptoms flare up and lead to some intimidating guest? Will Sharon realize she's losing her grip on reality and call Nick to come help her? Our Young and the Restless prognostications point to Nick getting updates on a distressing situation, so we'll bring you more news on what's in store. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon will land in some trouble and call for backup, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.